How's it going, everyone? Today I'll be releasing my Paladin support build. This will go over skills, stats, and engravings you should focus first. Without further ado, let's get right into the video. Just like my previous DPS video, I'm going to be talking about these in blue first and then yellow after. So the first blue skill you want to take is charge. It's the exact same thing with my DPS build. Only thing you really want is excellent mobility. Like I said before, it's only for movement, getting out of mechanics, stuff like that. Super simple, but super effective. The second and the last blue skill that I use, Holy Sword, I don't put any points into it because that's not my main focus, is to do damage. You can put points wherever you want. You can do it as the same as my DPS. That's pretty much the only point of this whole ability, is just to do. First yellow skill I use is Light Shock. With that, you want to take Wide Hit and Light's Vistage. When you hit your skill, it'll apply a buff for your whole team. It'll do 10% extra damage. For my second yellow skill I use Godsent Law. You want to put 10 points into it. Do Shield, Wide Angle Attack, and Grace. This ability will save your life and your whole team's life. It can stop up to 70% of all damage for at least 1 second. It's absolutely amazing. If you know the boss super well, you know what mechanic is going to happen, put this on the ground, save anyone's life. It's absolutely insane. For the next skill, I take Wrath of God. With Wrath of God, you want to take Wide Thunderstroke, Faith, and Express Fury. You only use this skill to apply a buff for your whole team. You don't have to hit the skill on the buffs. You don't have to do any of that. Just hit the skill, the buff goes to your whole team, and they do a lot more damage to the boss. Next skill I take is Holy Area, Quick Prep, Grace, and Endless Grace. This skill is pretty much the exact same as Godsent Law, but it's just a little bit weaker. You also don't have to hold down the spell for it to be active the whole time. You can just place it down on anyone and it's just active for as long as it can. Like I said, it's not as good as Godsent Law, but it does eat up 25% of all incoming damage to anyone inside. If you wanted, you could stack Godsent Law and Holy Area on top of each other, and the person inside would take absolutely no damage. Next skill I take is Holy Protection. With this, you want to do Quick Pace, Purify, Bow of Light. This gives your whole team a shield if they are in range, and also at the end provides your whole team with a heal. And always use a skill when it's off cooldown. For the last skill I take, Heavenly Blessing, you want to take Faith, Valor, and Heavenly Requiem. Like I said in my DPS, this is pretty much the exact same as Wrath of God. It still does a bit of damage, just like Wrath of God. You do not have to hit this ability on the boss. It does provide your team, again, with another attack buff. But the thing is, you cannot use Wrath of God and Heavenly Blessing at the same time. You want to make sure that you use Wrath of God or Heavenly Blessing. And then you wait down until your buff goes away, and then you use the other. For the Awakening, you want to take Elythian's Judgment. Just like the DPS one, it does a bunch of damage, and it gives your team a massive shield. If you're ever in a pickle, someone's low, someone's about to die, you use this skill, and they will be totally fine. I'm pretty sure they might have a 100k health shield on them, so whatever they get into for 10 seconds, they won't die. For the stats you want to focus on, you want to focus on Specialization and Swift. Going over to engravings, you want to at least, for tier 1 and tier 2, have one level of at least have one level in there. Because once you have your Holy Aura up and running, it heals your team. Where if you don't have level 1, it does not heal at all. That's why you always want Blessed Aura to be on level 1. Expert, you want to do next, or at least be your second to focus on. After that, you pretty much do whatever you want. I pretty much am going to be focusing on Expert, Awakening, Spirit Absorption, and Vital Hit Point. Thanks for tuning in. I hope I helped you at least a little bit. If you have any questions, put them down in the comment section below, or stop by my Twitch when I'm live. Have a great day, and good luck raiding.